guys, it is Wednesday, June 29th, and this is my lesson of the day. I just want to talk very shortly about having a giving spirit. Let me give a little background. So for me growing up, I grew up, I'm going to say it's in a half African and half African American household, and though we all look the same, we grew up with different customs and with different cultures. But the thing that held or brought my father and my mother together was that they had the very similar upbringing of being giving. In the building where my grandparents raised my mother and her brothers, everybody knew them on that whole block. Everybody knew the Ross family. And in the building that I now live in, that I grew up in, everybody knew my grandparents. They knew my mom and they knew my dad, and they know me because my grandparents were a big influence or a big force in the first people who were moving into this building because of their giving nature. They looked out for the kids. Those kids that they looked out are now grandparents themselves. So the people who knew my grandparents would be the great grandparents, and they know me as the Ross granddaughter, you know. And it's because of their giving nature. When they see somebody who needs something, they care about them. They care about the community. My grandfather was from the South. My grandmother's family is from the South. She grew up in Harlem too. And they passed that down to my mother. And my mother and father, my mother came from Harlem and my father is from Africa. And though they came from two different sides of the world, they came together with the same giving and loving vibe. While I was growing up, you would come in my home and there would be people from my dad's country every Saturday and Sunday. He'd be going to buy, this might sound a little weird, right? He'd be going to buy like a whole lamb from the halal store, and he'd be making all different kinds of lamb dishes and rice and couscous, and we eat dates and all kinds of things. And they would drink tea all day long. Sorry for the noise in the background, y'all, but I gotta hurry up and make this video and get to work. They would be there all the time, all weekend, and it was just a loving thing to have all these people around, and people who just came from this country who maybe have been having a rough patch. They came here with a little bit of money in their pocket. This is the meal that they'll be eating, and they don't know the next time they're gonna have a meal. Maybe the next sure meal is the next time that they came over to our house. So my father was that for a lot of people who came after him from his country to America, here to New York. And people would go in different states and they would say, when you come to New York, look for him because he'll take care of you. He knows he's a giving person. He's a good person. And the same thing with my mom. My mom came from the family that this whole building loved them. They loved them because they were giving. The kids loved them. The kids loved her. They loved me because I was her daughter. They all, you know, even till now, the older guys or the older ladies that knew my parents, they look out for me and they give me the extra, like, hey, I remember your mom, like, you're getting big, you're getting I'm old, but you know, they always see me as her little baby daughter. But anyway, so that's the background I had. That's the upbringing I had, and I just grew up knowing that it's just so fulfilling to be giving, and I care about people and I want them to have the best. I was having a conversation with a good friend that I've known since I was like 15 years old, and she was just letting me know that she was thankful for me helping her, and she has a new YouTube channel. It's called Nelly No Bundles. I will link her down below. Follow her. She's a mom. It's a lifestyle channel. She's a mom. She talks about everything. She has rants. She teaches you how to cook things. She teaches you how to do hair for she has a daughter, and she also has a son who is on the spectrum. He has autism, but she talks about that too. So yeah, check her out. You'll love her channel. And so I was talking to her, and she was saying that she just was thanking me for helping her and not being the kind of person who will withhold information. And I'm so thankful that I can be that person in people's lives, but I don't understand why more people don't want to be a light to people versus keeping them in the dark. I feel like there's a lot of history of people just keeping other people in the dark, whether it's people that they know or people who they don't think should get the information. That's all I have to say about that. And we know how that's turned out, and we know how helpful it would be for us to just help each other succeed. I'm so grateful for people who recognize the good in others, who are helpful, and I want to encourage the other people who make me feel like they might be at a loss if they give people, I don't know what the reason would be, but my logic says that maybe you feel like if you share this information, then what do you have for yourself? And I just have to say this: nothing is new under the sun, and God owns everything. There is no new idea that you've had that nobody in this world has ever had before you. So who are you and who am I to hold back information or help to somebody? That just shows that if I didn't want to share the information on how I learned, first of all, I learned on my own. So if I can learn on my own, so can anybody else with posting and editing and things like that. That's first of all. And second of all, I only got to a certain point before I started needing help. And in order for me to better my videos, I had to go on YouTube and look up videos of people who actually make a whole video teaching you how to do certain things to spruce up your video. They make a whole video. They don't have to give that information, because now once I know how to do everything that you taught me, you can feel like you'd be at a loss, but you won't be, because you'll be getting your credit, your just due, and you're helping others. The more you give, the more you get to give more. For all the people who feel like, I don't know if I share this, or I might, what do I have? And it's unhealthy to want to have anything over anybody else's head. It's unhealthy. Don't take for granted the blessing in helping others. Don't take that for granted, and don't hold on to your information, because the more and more information you get and the harder and harder you hold on to it, the less and less space you have for more information and more blessing. The more you give while you're receiving, the more space you have to receive, and that's how blessings work. There's an overflow, and the overflow I'm happy to share with everyone, because I know that my blessings aren't going to stop if I give. I just wanted to share that, and then I hope that it encourages you to just help other people around you. There are so many people in need, so many people who are down, so many people who could just use that one little line, that one little pick me up. You can do it. If you say you can do it to somebody today, you've made a world of change in their whole entire life. You could be the person who makes the world of change. So check yourself before you stop yourself from helping somebody else and being an encouragement to someone else. And don't kill people's dream. It's not going to get you anywhere, and it's definitely not going to get them anywhere. And you don't want to be the cause of someone's downfall. And like I said before, that person might be on their last leg, and you saying something to encourage them might catapult them to the next level, and they'll be thanking you from then until the end of their life for that one little thing you did for them. So be there for people. Be generous. I always say I can't wait to have my own family, my own home, because we're gonna be cooking, we're gonna be having Sunday dinner, and we're going to be just having the greatest time. Their family, my friends, their friends, everything. I just want to be generous. I just want to be connected to people. So thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching my video. I hope that you liked the message. I have so many more videos that I would love for you to watch and love for you to be a part of my YouTube channel, fam. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share them. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.